Greetings, Collective. I'm coming to you with a reading. This will be a new moon and Virgo reading for you all. This reading will be a detailed reading, so if you would like, you can grab your journal, paper, um, pen, pencil, and to take notes. If you would like to just come back to this video and revisit, then that is fine as well too. So let's get started. So we're going to start off with your crystals. So Spirit gave you 3 crystals. The first crystal was the blue apatite crystal. And blue apatite is great for, it stimulates during meditation, and it also helps with spiritual attunement. It is amazing for the third eye chakra and the throat chakra, and it is also associated with the Zodiac Gemini. So you could be a Gemini or you can have Gemini placement. Next we have the rainbow moonstone crystal, and moonstone crystal is excellent for any type is excellent to work with during any type of moon cycle. So the rainbow moonstone is good for awareness, new beginnings, and growth. It is associated with the sacral chakra, the third eye chakra, and the crown chakra. It is also associated with the zodiac Cancer. So you can be a Cancer or you can have Cancer placement. Lastly, you receive the golden imperial topaz crystal. And this crystal is associated with abundance, manifestation, and divine guidance. It is associated with the solar plexus chakra and the crown chakra. It is also associated with the zodiacs Leo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. So you could have, you could be either of these signs, or you could have any of these signs in your natal chart. Next, we have some house oracles, and this is basically the astrology houses. So you received 3 cards. The first card you received was Libra. I'm sorry, y'all. The 7th house, which is ruled by Libra and Venus. So it says friends, partners, marriage, individuality, relationships, contracts, partnerships, lower courts, and law. Okay, so right now within your life, you could be dealing with something surrounding friends, partners, marriage. You could be a person who is trying to, just discover yourself or work on self, form a relationship with yourself. You also could be someone who's getting into a partnership or a marriage, or you could be, signing a business contract or buying a home or car. You could also be someone who's getting into law. Maybe you're studying to become an attorney or something like that, or you can be dealing with something in the justice system as well. So the next house you received was the 4th house, which is ruled by Cancer and the moon, and this talks about emotional home and nurturing, especially when it comes to motherhood or fatherhood, family roots and foundations, supporting you in your activities, affairs at the end of life. Okay, this basically, what I'm picking up from this is how you, nurture as far as when it comes to yourself, those around you, maybe your offspring, your colleagues, okay, and then family roots talks about, your foundation, and what I receive from this is talks about the support you get from your surroundings, just making sure Spirit is saying that you have a support system, a loyal support system, okay? And even when it comes down to like your ancestors and stuff like that, just remembering your roots, okay? Next we have the 12th house, and the 12th house is ruled by Pisces and Neptune. And this talks about karma, results of past acts, hidden supports and limits, institutions, and inner social conflict. So you could be experiencing, it's just basically, we know that when it comes to karma, karma deals good karma. You could be on either side. You can be on the good side or the bad side of karma. Me personally, I want to be on the good side of karma. So this is basically talking about karma right now. Okay, if you've sown good seeds, then of course you will receive good karma. If you haven't, then you know what side of karma that you may be on. So yes. Next, we're moving on to some oracles that I created myself, some more oracles that I created myself, I should say. And the first card you received was Overthinker, Free Your Mind. Okay. The next card we have is Plays an Instrument. So you could play an instrument, or you could be thinking about playing an instrument. So yeah. Next we have You Can Only Change Things You Have Control Over. And it says control what you can, let go of the rest. And a little prayer that goes along with it says, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Okay. Next, you receive the Stop Seeking Validation from Other People. Okay, and I went into this on another reading about how you can hinder yourself by seeking validation from others. Okay, next, you received You Know the Facts. Okay, so basically just trust your intuition and your discernment. Okay. Next, we're moving on to the Rose Oracle. And the two cards that Spirit gave you all from the Rose Oracle, the first one says The Bloom. And this says Creations Realized, Right Time, Harvest, and Celebrate. The next one you received was The Sun. And it says Joy, Enjoyment, Life Force, Success, Vitality, and Play. Okay. Next, we have you received two cards from the Karma Oracle. And the first card says The Attraction of, Pleasure from, and Good Times. Okay. And this card is ruled by Venus. This is talking about the things I'm getting from this card, the things that you love, you know, what brings you joy. That's what I'm picking up from this card. Next, you received Your Beliefs. And this card is ruled, it's talking about Taurus. So you could be a Taurus, or you can have Taurus placement in your natal chart. Okay. Next, we have a few cards from the Beauty Oracle. Spirit gave you all 3 cards. So the first card, and if you're new to my channel, these cards I like to refer to as my yin and yang cards. Definitely take what resonates, what doesn't. Don't feel obligated to make it apply. Okay. So the first message on the first card says perfectionist. The second message says the ability to multitask. The third message says the need to balance yourself, feminine and masculine energy. Okay, so that talks about yin and yang as well. And the last message on this card says areas of blur, within your circle. Okay. Next, on the second card that you received from the Beyond Beauty Oracle, this is an oracle deck that I created myself. So the first message says romantic encounter. The next message says lacking in expression, and the next message says some misunderstanding. Okay. And then the last card you all received from the Beyond Beauty Oracle says Master, Visualizer, and Manifester. The second one says Meditation Guru. The third message says Filter out out more negative to prime yourself for positive interactions. And lastly, it says the need to build willpower and strength. Okay. Next, we have 3 cards that you all received from my Aura Oracle. And this basically talks about messages surrounding our chakras. So the first chakra you received was the crown chakra, and it says you're very connected to your higher self and powers. The next card is the solar plexus chakra, and it says it isn't necessary for me to be right all the time. The third card you received was the root chakra, and it says, I feel safe and secure. Okay. So next we have some cards from the Native American Animal Symbolism Oracle, which I created as well. So the first card you have is the wolf. And the wolf symbolizes loyalty, success, and perseverance. Okay. Next, we have the Kokopelli, and this symbolizes fertility, joy, and music. Next, we have the frog, and this symbolizes connection with the element of water. Okay. So you could be a water sign, or you could have water somewhere in your natal chart. And next we have the wolf paw, and this symbolizes freedom and success. Next, you receive the seahorse, and this symbolizes confidence and grace. Okay. So next we have some what you should know messages. And the first message says, major decision, you already know what to do. Next, you have gratitude, challenge yourself to be thankful. So Spirit is saying definitely show more gratitude, be thankful for the small things, as well as the big things and the things in between. Next, we have clairvoyance, and it says you are connected. Then we have double back, and it says review your choices. Okay. So next up we have some messages from the Flower Oracle, which is another oracle I created. And the first card you received was the excuse me, the gladiolus, I want to say it's pronounced, and this symbolizes strength of character. Next, you receive the Queen Anne's lace, and this symbolizes sanctuary. Then you receive the flower statice, and this symbolizes remembrance. Okay. So, next up, we have some messages from the Music Oracle. So if you're new to my channel, these messages are basically random songs that you may or may not resonate with. So the first song is Can You Stand the Rain by New Edition. And I will link these songs in the description box. Next we have Bob Marley and Lauryn Hill, Turn the Lights Down Low. Next we have Diary by Alicia Keys. We have, hold on. I want to say this is pronounced Gautier, and it's somebody that I used to know. And then lastly, we have So Into You by Tamia. Okay, so next we have some messages from the Days and Dates Oracle, which is another oracle created by me. So the first message you have was or you received was crown chakra. Next, we have third eye chakra. We have 28th. So the 28th could be of some significance. We have heart chakra. Tuesday. So this past Tuesday or this coming up Tuesday could be of some significance. Sacral chakra. The 18th. And moon. So next we have messages in love for you all. So the first card you receive from the Romance Angels deck is playfulness. And this says to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Next, you receive forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And lastly, from the Romance Angels deck, we have Worth Waiting For. And this says divine timing is at work in your love life. So next we have some twin flame, soulmate messages. And you receive 2 messages from Spirit. And it says, every time I see you, I fall in love all over again. And then the next message says, if you lose yourself in their eyes, you are in the right place. Okay, so moving on to, let's do your angel numbers next. So the first angel number you received was angel number 1227. And this tells you to have personal trust, personal intuition, and inner conscience, since they give you angelic life purpose. Okay? The next angel number you received was angel number 47. And this talks about procrastination. Get to work. Putting off what you have to do is not working. Your angels are giving you the fortitude to move through a task efficiently and without distraction. Several times throughout the day, repeat this mantra: I can do anything, then get to work. Next, you have the angel number 1010. And this signifies a call for swift change, means that you are being guided to make a sudden change in your life. It can be anything from changing your hairstyle to moving to another country, or even quitting your job. Okay? Next, you received angel number 2948, and this symbolizes the inner light, prioritizing ideals and dreams experienced through emotions and intuition. Okay. Next, you receive angel number 15. And angel number 15 talks about new ideas. Level up your thoughts. Inspiration is the way your angels are directing you on. Sorry, y'all. So you received angel number 15. New ideas. Level up your thoughts. Inspiration is the way your angels are directing you onto your inspired path. The ideas you get are important as they lead you to the next step. Repeat this mantra: I am open to receiving divine inspiration. Okay? So the next angel number you received was angel number 809. And just a second. So angel number 809 talks about reinforcements. Don't do this alone. You don't have to experience a present hardship by yourself. There are people around you whom you can lean on. Their wisdom is abundant and available to you. Reach out to a trusted person to ask for advice and counsel. Okay? And then you received angel number 313. And angel number 313 talks about, decide today. Make a choice to move forward. The decision you've been going back and forth about needs to be decided on. Your angels are saying that you already know the answer, but also that the non-answer is controlling you. Quietly meditate on what you want your life to look like after this choice has been made. Visualize the freedom you feel having made it. Okay, so next we have just some random, next and lastly, we have some random messages from your spirit guides. As I say always, take what resonates, what doesn't. Don't feel the need to make it stick to your life or your situation. Okay, so the first message, random message you all received was IG, so Instagram. Next message says they can't control your light. Next we have tap into your creative side. Next you received karmic sibling or parent. Next you received car accident. Next you received jealousy. Next you received Queen Nefertiti. Next, karmic cycle. Entrepreneur. Cryptocurrency. Pisces. So you could be a Pisces or you can have Pisces placement. Family issues. Walk away. My life. Doppelganger. Sagittarius. So you could be a Sagittarius or you can have Sagittarius placement. You can know a Sagittarius. Next we have Virgo, and this is a new moon and Virgo reading. You can be a Virgo or you can have Virgo placement or you can know someone who is a Virgo. Then we have runes. Lazy lover. Closed off to love. Remain grounded. Believe in the impossible. We have moonstone again. As I said in the beginning, moonstone is great for all moon cycles. We have pyrite. Pyrite is amazing for abundance. We have energy vampire. We have make a decision. So you may need to make a decision about an energy vampire. We have manifesting or manifest. We have the Orishas or deities. And we have AmunRa. So those are all of your new moon and Virgo messages. I hope you all enjoyed this reading. Definitely, if you did, make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment if you choose to. Definitely hit that bell notification to all so you can get my notifications when I upload. I appreciate you all who support my platform. Definitely share with your family and friends, and I will speak to you all in the next video. Many, many blessings.